Number 5.
Marcus Williams, New Mexico.
Lobos senior tight end Marcus Williams, a 6'4", 230-pound wide receiver at the tight end position. Now, mostly in his career, under the previous regime, he was asked to block. In fact, last year, he caught 26 balls, the most of his career over his first 3 seasons. That doubled the total that he had in his first 2 as a Lobo. Under new offensive coordinator Derek Wareheim and head coach Danny Gonzalez, this unbelievable young man should have a breakout season in 2020. Marcus Williams, Lobo tight end.
Number 4.
Daniel Bellinger, San Diego State.
He's a very big physical tight end, 6'6", 250 pounds, an excellent blocker, but very capable in the pass game as well. In fact, he had 20 catches a year ago, and they utilized his speed because he was actually a very good runner in high school, ran the 400, very good hands. And again, at San Diego State, on both sides of the football, you have to be physical, so they'll use him in that run game. They'll use him in the pass game. 20 catches a year ago, I'd expect a bigger season, even with the shortened year for Bellinger and the Aztecs.
Number 3.
Derek Deese Jr., San Jose State.
Derek Deese, the tight end for San Jose State, has had an interesting uprise at San Jose State. Obviously, his dad playing in the NFL has helped him understand what football is all about. But when you think of a tight end, you often think that the good tight ends are versatile, and that's what he's really worked on. He hasn't focused on one particular element of his game, but he's worked on everything so he can make himself the most versatile tight end as possible, whether that be blocking downfield, pass protection, or going out and catching a pass. The body type is there, and the versatility is there to help any aspect of the Spartan offense.
Number 2.
John Bates, Boise State.
2020 so far has been a pretty good year lately for John Bates. The day after it was announced that Mountain West football was going to return, he got engaged. So the fall is looking good for John Bates. At 6'6", 256 pounds, he is athletic. And this year, he's trying to work on yards after the catch. I think he's going to be better at that, but also 22 catches. I think that number is going to be significantly higher. He's in his 3rd year as a starter for the Broncos, and I think he's going to end up being one of Hank Bachmeier's more favorite targets.
Number 1.
Trey McBride, Colorado State.
All right, Trey McBride, undoubtedly, in my opinion, is the best tight end in the Mountain West Conference, one of the best tight ends in the entire nation. 6'4", 260 pounds. He's fast. He's got great hands. And maybe the most favorite thing about him, at least in my opinion, he's nasty. He's a terrific run blocker, and he likes that seemingly as much as catching passes. Now, as a junior, don't necessarily expect him to come back next year, Ram fans, especially with the big season this fall. Things are setting up for Trey McBride to have a huge season, and if it happens, he'll be playing on Sundays in 2021.